Yo, what up peeps, it's Mr. Bigruss back with a tutorial session today for 2009 Eclipse. Today, this is the third video we got, and we're going to be looking at Adobe Dreamweaver CS3. So I'm just going to be showing you a couple of quick little shortcuts or sort of the ways of very basic meanings of Dreamweaver. I'm going to be trying a new layout of how the actual recorder works, so it might not look great, but we'll test it out and see how it goes anyway. So you want to start off, you open up Dreamweaver, have it all open, you can have your layout looking like this if you're using CS3. Pretty sure they're all similar like this anyway. So we want to go File, New, and you've got all these different options. You've got Blank Template, and we're just going to go for a blank page because we're not doing anything special. So we create that, we're using just a HTML, great. Brings us a nice white blank page. So we're going to start off with the basics of linking. There's two different ways of linking. You can either link an internet site which is already on the internet, or link a folder which will link to maybe a website, a page which you've created, or a picture, or maybe a video or something which is on your actual documents instead of being on the internet. So that's for example. So we'll type some text here, say click. Oh, get off cap locks. Click here to go to YouTube. So basically, to do this, we now have to go here. We have to make sure that we have the full URL, because otherwise it won't work. So we've got YouTube up here. Control C that, or right click and copy. And then we just come into Dreamweaver, and you can either go right click paste or Control and V shortcut. And this now, when you click off it, it's created a link. You can see it's underlined. So that's the basic way of creating a link. And the other way, if you're doing a folder, so let's say click here to view picture. So basically now, instead of linking it off a website, we click here. You got a browse folder. Basically, what we got to do now is to go on to, let's just find some images. Just click banner. You know, it's not important. You should have VC first. Okay. So don't worry about that. So we've now got a link which goes to YouTube and a link to go to pictures. So to view this on as it would be a web page. Obviously, it won't be on the internet, but you can view it as a web page. You can go File, Preview in Browser, and then you have your options of Firefox, iExplore, or Device Central. I'm not sure what that is, but for me, I just use the shortcut, which is F12. We have to save the changes to make it viewable. I'm just going to quickly save it into my documents. Just call it test. Okay, now you can see it's now loading up a new tab in my Internet Explorer, and you can see here it's very basic. There's nothing special, but it's just an example. So here we can click here to go to YouTube, and if all is good, then it's taking a little while. It's a little bit laggy, but it's taking us to YouTube. You can see it's loaded, taking us to YouTube. Now to go back, we can click back there at the top left hand corner, and now we can go click here to view picture, and there we go. Just a little banner. And you can do that with anything, any website, any link, linking it to websites you've already got on the internet and whatnot, blah blah blah. So that's the basic idea of linking. If my Dreamweaver ever loads up, my computer seems to have a little of a spasm at the moment. Just wait for Dreamweaver to load up. It's probably because I've got so many Adobe programs up and running at the moment, and I'm trying to do some rendering stuff. So basically, this is the whole principle of linking. This is just a very short tutorial on how to link. So I hope that sort of covers the idea of linking. So we're going to stick with linking. I'm not going to show anything more on this tutorial. But if you want to change the colour, the way your links look, you can go. Basically, the way I went there is I right-clicked, and then you just go Page Properties, which is right at the bottom of the menu. Just bring up a load of options where you can change the background colour. We're just going to change it to black for the moment. It doesn't matter. Text colour, we'll change that to red, or whatever you want, guys. But the main thing we want to go is you got that appearance at the moment. You want to go on to links. This is now bringing us to a whole new page. Alright, so link color, when it's active, we want it to be green. We want it to be visited, so when you go back onto it, it changed to yellow. So hopefully now it should be green because they haven't been viewed. Push Control S, so it's saved. Now we can go back onto here. You can either press F12 to open it again if you've closed it, or you just F5, and because you saved it, it'll refresh it. At the moment the links are yellow because they've been viewed, so I'm not sure if the computer is going to recognise that they've been viewed still, so let's press F12. But it's been recognised that we've used it, so it's gone yellow. But that's the basic idea of the use of links, guys, so I hope that's sort of covered up. And we're doing some more on Dreamweaver, a bit more complex, but I just wanted to try out the new layout. That was the main thing, to see how the recorder worked. But you can you've now got a little gist of how linking goes, so I hope this guys helped you guys. This was Mr. Bigruss on our third video on the tutorial session for 2009 Eclipse. Don't forget to check out our website, www.2009eclipse.co.uk, and here you can find walkthroughs and more tutorials and whatnot. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in a bit, peeps.